This here next to me is a very cool car. This is the Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. Essentially a proper honed supercar with off-road credentials. Welcome to Evo India and welcome to our quick walk-around video of the Lamborghini Huracan Sterrato. We're going to be telling you everything you need to know about this car, all of the changes over the standard Huracan and whether it's coming to India or not. Stick around. Before we go ahead, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Evo India channel and leave a comment down below. Would you like to see the Huracan Sterrato on Indian roads? Let's talk about the fundamental changes to this car first. The biggest change is obviously the fact that it has more ground clearance. The Huracan Sterrato has 44 mm of ground clearance compared to the Huracan Evo, and that's what makes it more capable on off-road or broken roads. You've also got retuned suspension to deal with that sort of terrain. Now visually there are a couple of changes as well. You've got these rally style aux lights up front. Below that you've got an aluminium reinforced skid plate at the front. Also on the side sills and at the rear diffuser. Those are also reinforced to make it more capable and more robust on off-road terrain. The track, it is wider both at the front and the rear, and you can tell because you've got these black claddings sticking out over the body to cover that additional track width. Apart from that, you've got a roof-mounted air scoop. That's a pretty cool feature. That's so that you're not sucking dirty air into the engine when you're driving it on dirt. And over at the rear, you've got centrally mounted exhaust and, like I said, that reinforced skid plate at the bottom. Overall, this is a very cool looking car. You've got roof rails, tiny little touches here and there that indicate that this is so much more than a standard Huracan Evo. And all of that comes together to make an incredibly desirable car. Imagine a V10 supercar on off-road terrain. What absolute fun it must be. Another change is to the wheels and the tires. These are 19-inch wheels and you've got these knobby tires on them. These are not tires you'd see on any other car. These are Bridgestone Duelers. You've got all-terrain written on them and they're designed to be a compromise between on-road performance and off-road driving. So you've got these knobs obviously for better grip on-road, but that's not to say that you do compromise on on-road performance. As for the drivetrain, you've got a V10 engine which shared with all of the other Huracans, and in this state of tune it puts out 610 PS. Obviously it's got an all-wheel drive system like the Huracan Evo, and that makes sense because this is designed for off-road driving. Something that's interesting to note, the top speed of the Huracan Sterrato is limited to 260 kilometers an hour, and that's most likely because the tires are rated for a top speed of 270 kilometers an hour. So that's a limiting factor there. In terms of the interiors, not too much has changed from the standard Huracan Evo to this car. It's fairly stripped out, it's pared back, but there are some critical changes to the electronics. You've got 3 drive modes. Now Strada and Sport mode, they have been carried over from the Evo, but you do get some changes to the way they are tuned to make it better on off-road terrain. And what is new is the new rally mode. Now this obviously allows you to make the most of the performance of the Huracan on such terrain and is obviously tuned for that sort of driving. Now the big question, is the Huracan Sterrato coming to India? And the answer to that is yes. It is priced at rupees 4.6 crores ex-showroom for the base spec, and Mr. Sharad Agarwal, the head of Lamborghini in India, has confirmed that it will come in good numbers. He hasn't confirmed an exact figure of how many have been allocated to our market, but we're inclined to believe that it's going to be in double digits. For a car that is limited to just 1,499 units globally, that's a big win for Lamborghini in India. You want one? Head over to your Lamborghini dealer right now and hound them for a car, because this is something that you absolutely have to have in your garage.